Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dwyrin, and today it is a Friday, which means it's another wonderful day for basics, and today's basics theme is going to, with any luck, be influence. Last week, I do believe we went over the bleep bloop style, where I showed some people how to just dive on into that 3-3. We'll be continuing that later on. But again, I wanted to contrast between that kind of style of play and the exact opposite, actually. There's no other word for it. It is the actual exact opposite, where we're not interested in the corner so much. We're interested in developing frameworks, influence, things like that. How to go about it in a reasonable fashion, so you can kind of see the differences between the two and experiment with both, or none, depending on, if they do it for you. I'm on my 1-dan account, so I feel like 1-dan is a really good, halfway point. It's not numerically halfway, but never mind that. It's a good point where, you can kind of see the ideas at work without having to get them completely perfectly. You can kind of see, a roundabout way, and how these basic ideas kind of, really propel you over a player who, for example, isn't able to keep up with you in terms of direction of play, where the large move is, and all of that good stuff. But at the same time, it's not like going into double-digit Q land where, you're always getting puppy go and they're never fighting back. So you're not really certain if it's going to work against a stronger opponent, an aggressive opponent, because you're just not kind of seeing those kind of players. So it's a good middle of the road. If you disagree, let me know down below, and I'll think about that too. And real briefly before we get a game, I do want to also throw a shout out to Nutlers. You can see he's not only my top donation this month, he's also gifted an insane amount of subs in my chat on Twitch. So thank you very much for that, as well as TMTVL, who pretty much same thing. A lot of gifted subs this month, up to 180. That is absolutely insane. Breaks all my records for subs on Twitch. Usually we're at 110 to 120. So you guys just went absolutely crazy gifting subs, and I deeply appreciate it. So thank you very much, really. Real briefly, though, I do want to point out that I was about to do my basic series, and I saw good old Dax versus Manto over here, and as you can see, it is an insane bloodbath. So, surprise gift for you guys today. If you are not fans of the basic series, check out Dax's last game versus Manto. It is, as you can see, rather bloody. So maybe you'll enjoy that instead. Alright, so we have a game here. Make sure I've unmuted myself. He is going to play. That's great. I'm going to do a 3-4 facing. And then I think what I'm going to do is do an approach. I am not doing a Chinese Fuseki. I'm going to do a high enclosure, I think. Ooh, okay. We've got this one. That's good. Now, it's a little bit counterintuitive, but I'm actually going to be playing low for influence, not high, because I just don't like this particular move right over there. I will answer this. We don't have to keep playing super, super fast to play for influence here. All we have to do is play, well, you'll see. Reapproaching over here because that's completely fine. This is interesting. He has approached me. I'm going to take this moment to back off. You don't see me play this move a lot, or ever for that matter. But you can see the idea here. I'm trying to do something in this area. Now, he has ignored me here, so I feel compelled to enclose him. It will not kill his corner off. He's playing a little bit strange. That's completely fine. I feel like I don't need to play here again. Instead, what I will do... What will I do? This is all sorts of weird. I will expand off the right-hand side, I suppose, to try to get some more influence kind of going on in here. And I'm even going to extend a little bit further in to really expand my sector line. He's going for territory. Okay. That's actually very nice. And just like so, we're going to do a little bit of leaning over here, trying to further build this area on up. He's cutting me. Risky. He's not cutting me. No longer risky. Don't want to give up my corner, though. We do need some points. Solid points, that is. Okay. I think I could just extend down Hane and then kill him. Instead, I'm going to lean on it. And I think at this point, I have reached critical mass. I don't think I can do anything else here. So it's time to consider sealing some of this area off. Okay. Here's his sector line. I'll reduce him a little bit. He has a very territorial style of play. Extend over here. Grow this area up a bit. I will double Hane this one. This doesn't work. He can do a cross cut, but he can't break in from here. See, we just block. Okay. Sounds good. I like it. I like that too. This is now completely solid. Don't have to worry about this cut at all. We're just going to target straight down, for example. Alright, so he's trying to get in my area, but this is my area now. So he's misreading this a little bit. He's trying to cut through me. That is completely A-okay. Excuse me. Because there's no ladders available to him, right? The ladders go to me. I'll go an Atari. An Atari. An Atari. And semi-Atari. Gotta watch out for them semi-Ataris. Them semi-Ataris will get you. Now here, focus solely on preventing him from getting good shape. He can take the stone. I will turn that into nothing immediately. So he doesn't have an eye. And he has nowhere to run to, which means this group is dead. Don't freak out about killing this thing. This thing can get one eye. It's allowed to get an eye. It needs two, and it can't get two. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a reason not to. I'm like trying to find a reason not to play here. Maybe you do. Maybe you do play here. That's fine. Reason why it's fine is he needs this area in order to live. He just can't get it, can he? Now here's where you have to make a big decision in your world. Do you fight this? Do you fight that? Oh, that's a big decision. It feels good fighting that, doesn't it? Like, I'm just going to kill all of it. But we're not going to do that. We aren't going to do that. Why aren't we going to do that? Because we're not greedy. That's why we're not going to do that. Like, you see that he's trying to do something to get free. But we're not going to let that happen. Not today. Not in our world. So, hey, we're being nice and solid. Make sure this thing doesn't go anywhere. Connect on up is Sente for us because we can drop down here now. So he has to defend. He's got to defend himself. Because a two-space extension, not solid. It's not solid. Not a two-space. Not at all. Gotta remember that. Cut here, 2 space. Ooh, he's dead. Turn here, because we can capture. Or we can Atari. So there is no life here for this group. Now, the question becomes, is that really defense enough? And it might be. It might be. But for now, I'm going to go and reinforce my attack on this stone. Now, will this live? It might. But it's going to hurt itself while it's living. But right now, it looks like it's just dead. Yeah. Looks like it's just going to die. Or maybe it'll live. Maybe it'll live. You know what? Maybe that's life. Maybe that's life. But here's the question. If it wasn't life, do you know how to kill it? He has to play here in order to try to go for Code for Life. He does know to go to Code for Life. Okay. That's really good. But. I'm going to go here instead. Just solidify my little area. Not sure why he's doing that one. It's still Code for Life. Here, 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 here. He has to do the thing there. His territory is right here. Guess I'll extend out. I don't see a reason to give up the stone because this Atari or cut, sorry, doesn't work. It goes like straight down to my own stuff, right? So there's no reason to care about that one. Fast play though from this guy. Very fast play. Okay. I kind of like that. I like that a little bit. But he has to be careful here, because like the Atari. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's go back and do the one thing that we've been mentioning for a long time now. You guys are probably like, is this guy ever going to just shut up and play this thing? And we are. Dude. Yeah, we can go ahead and play here. Try and clean up the edges. This little client's had a eventful year, but it's created a lot of bugs for it too. That's unfortunate. I don't know. Tell your mouth, I guess, is good enough. He can't be too aggressive here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we push. He blocks. I descend. Suddenly he's at 3 to 4 and I win. Ain't that sneaky? Ain't that sneaky? I'll go ahead and play here just to point out that it's not alive. Just do a straight drop down. Now it's 5 to 3. Now it's 4 to 3, which means we can play away and do things like, hey, is this an Atari that works? What do you think? Does that Atari work? It might. It just might. Atari. So if I wanted to kill it, I could play here and take, and then the whole thing's probably going to die. I don't want to do that, though. I'm going to go ahead and play here. Force him to live over here. Do a little bit of housekeeping procedures on over in here. A little bit of a reduction. And then wash your hands, call it a day. Quick game. Quick game. I like that. Means I have more than enough time to play again. That one's unfortunate. Trying to hold on to things means he loses a little bit more. That's unfortunate. Because see, that was Sente. That was all Sente. Which means I can go back and play here now. And suddenly this is territory. Like, where'd that territory come from? Where'd that territory come from? It's because of the bad shape. All that in Sente. Then I can just use it to seal off the area that it's got for free here looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I like the idea that he's trying to do here, but if I play here and he connects and I throw in, I can connect here, which means the entire thing dies. We're not going to do it, though. We have more than enough. We have more than enough. We don't need to be greedy. We don't need to be greedy. We got what we needed. We got more than we needed. I mean, this whole right area, whew. That area is big. He's a biggin'. No need to play cows here. Just wrap up the end game. Just wrap up that end game. So we'll show you how he should have oh, good move. I mentioned that I could do this into this, but you know, maybe not anymore now, right? So let's go back into end game. Yeah, he can't reduce, so we're fine. I'll play here. Have to be careful. This is now Seki, Atari, Atari, semi-Atari, and then we're fine. But we'll play here instead. No need to get all crazy and greedy and thinking about how to reduce our opponent anymore. We got enough out of our opponent. No need to be all mean. No need to be all mean. Let's go ahead and just end this on and up like so. I think this actually saves me. I won't capture it. I'll go here into here. That way I only save, I only have to like play once instead of twice. One last move. Has to play it because I can go here into here, which could be a problem later on once Liberty's got to disappear, right? So I play here, he plays here, I play here after this one. That's an Atari, so he has to play one more move on the inside. That one I do need. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. I need that move. You're absolutely right. There you go. Okay, so I think that's the end of the game, right? So we can go ahead and go counting. Ooh, fast game. Fast game. Win by 33.5. Alrighty then. That group over there was too much. I will do a had a nice game with you. So the problem that he had is I was outpacing him. Like he played this. This right here is a classic bad move. Like if I wasn't playing for for influence, I could play for territory here and just play this later, right? Because he can't block me this way. Because these two stones are dead now, right? Most he can do is like sacrifice them. So it turns into a really, really big corner for not a very interesting wall. Most you can do is like play here. That way you have a connection here still. But by playing this one, I can just play territory. If I play here, he has to go and do something different. I can just go off and be like, alright, whatever, man. He has to save those up. I'll play, I don't know, something like this. Then he has to save the shape point somehow. So I get a couple of extra points. I lose nothing. He gets a bit more influence. And I can just play a territorial game. We can play for territory now. But we kept part of the influence. In fact, we played over here because we're trying to build with the stones that are already on the board. This is why diagonal is hard to use with influence. Because I wouldn't have a corner there. My corner would be like over in here, right? So if I back off, I'm backing off to really nothing. So it's kind of tough to really expand upon that and build. So he went here, which is a little strange. He should tap this first and then play a back off move, but you know, whatever. Got to enclose this, which is really powerful. It doesn't die though. You just play here. And if you just play here, then I mean, I can't kill you. I can't. Nothing I play will kill this. Like I can play here, but I have to play like this one, and then Like, that in of itself is alive, right? So I can't really kill this. Here we force him to take Sente, or take territory, rather. Now, he could split us now. He could, absolutely, he could split us. But he can't split in such a way that gives him 2 space extension. So it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one, right? Like, even if I play something simple as this, like, where does he play now? This one? That's hard to live with. Already that's hard to live with. I could just decide to enclose it. Like, I'm not saying we could go out our way to kill it, but we could try it if we wanted to. It's tough. But let's say we don't. Let's say we don't do that. So we play here, he plays here. Which I think is a mistake, actually. I should probably play the other way, right? Play here, he plays here, and I sweep. That way, he's like going back and forth here. Right? And from here, he's going to be looking after, he's going to be worried over these stones for the rest of the game. And while he's looking at those, he's not looking at other things. Here, I'm sorry, but you need another move. You really do. After he plays here, I'm pretty sure I could just slaughter him at this point. Right? Because he can't do a ladder here yet, right? So he extends again. No, wait. He extends again. I extend. He goes here. I extend. And then that right there is game over. That right there is game over. He played here. If you want, you could just go into playing here immediately because you've got a nice large area here. He's got a corner, a little bit of an extension, but he's got an attack, right? That middle grows me. And now by playing here, I'm fully admitting if he plays here, I'm gonna kill him. That's all there is to it. If he plays here, he's dead. Run him out to the middle where he can't get past me, and then he just dies. Needed to invade me earlier. Here, we use his own development against him by building up that center again. And this, again, that weak point comes back into play, right? Especially if you're playing as influence, you can't leave weaknesses like this behind. Otherwise, like, you want to try to reduce the middle, but if you do, you're just going to lose more things from behind because you didn't protect. You didn't have that good shape. And then real briefly here, he takes, we play here. He plays this one, you don't block, you extend down again because this doesn't matter. Right? That doesn't matter in the slightest. We're completely fine here. A little more risky if we play this one. Now there's this, which is not bad, but with this group cut off, it gets a little bit awkward, you know? Like there's more Agia there that should be now. And I have to contemplate, like, am I alive here? Maybe. I might be alive here, but did he just save himself now? Can I still go after this? If I have to go back and, like, play here and try to live, and it's just, ugh. Too awkward. Too awkward. You could also not play here and play this one. Or maybe even, getting a lot of 2-down requests. Maybe even this one. Because there's no life here. Again, just if he does this one, back off. Now it's a little bit more dangerous. Gotta be a little bit more careful. See how much more careful you gotta be? But it's not the end of the world if you are careful. Not that way, sorry, my bad. That would be the end of the world. There we go. Not the end of the world if we're careful. So I decided, you know what? Let's just defend that out. Just make sure we're good. I played there, which is probably a weird mistake. I mean, if I play here and he plays here, what's he gonna do? This one doesn't really matter. You can kill that a whole bunch of different ways. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. All right, we are here white now. Now this is actually very interesting because usually more difficult to get. Oh, hello, nice to meet you too. It's usually a lot more difficult to get a influence strategy going as white than black, because white gets to go, or black gets to go first, so you get to decide what you want to play for. Here we have to be careful. basic rules apply still. He's getting in, extensions. We block the enclosures. Ooh, we got an uphill battle on our hands, man. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I don't know. He's going really dev happy. This is some insane development he's got rocking here. Not sure if we can. Not sure if we can. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. I could pincer for it. Ooh, the pincer gives me... Okay, yeah. Crap, he's fighting me. This in and of itself is a really good lesson. Like, sometimes you can sit down and say, you know what, I really feel like playing for influence this game, but your opponent just might not let you do that. And you have to be aware of that and, you know, take that into consideration. Like, you don't always get to decide what you're going to play for. Like, right now, I could jump out saying I'm playing for influence, but it's just gonna... Oh. The other game that I mentioned just ended. Doesn't really help, though, does it? Doesn't really help. So I have to play here. Same thing. I'll play this one since I already have this one in place. Something like this. This is an overplay because I can extend an Atari and do things. But do I really want to? I might. Let's see if we can go anywhere first. Let's see where we can go with the cat. He defended himself. Alright, let's make shape then. He's a corner. Corner's fine. Looks like we're just alive. Okay, so he's trying to get life in here. Can I get a cap on him? Oh, can't. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I can do a push first, maybe? Nah, let's just go get shape. Let's not fuss around. Let's just get our shape. Just get our shape. If I can turn here, I can develop some influence, maybe? Nope. That ain't gonna work either, it looks like. Okay. Well, I don't want to be surrounded on top of the board, so I have to make a important move over here. That's not an important move, though. He just gave me Sente. Can I use Sente to do anything? Maybe. Let's go ahead and do an invasion here and see if we can't maybe get some influence out of this. Maybe we can. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I can play here. Getting a wall and maybe cap this. Maybe cap that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. A little strange. He's interested in a lot of territory. Which is good. It's good. It's good being in territory. Territory is very interesting to be into. Regretfully, I do have to play a move here. At my cutting point. Now I can attack over here. I can still cap. Okay, let's go with the cap first. The cap grows me into the middle, and then I can attack here and use my influence against these two stones. Oh, I like that idea. That idea is really good. Let's go ahead and we get that kind of like the cap kind of thing going on in here. I can play here, here, and to here, which is why we're not terribly concerned about things like shape and stuff. Because that right there is almost completely alive as is. Ooh, Ko! Ko is a great way to use influence. Because then suddenly I can like play things like this and cut up through that and get rid of the middle group. Right? Oh, that's so good. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Cutting things off, using our influence to attack. Absolutely. Now that this group's cut off, I can go back and play here. So now this whole thing is in trouble. Make sure that stays disconnected, like so. All right, now we're going somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Got ourselves an eye already. That's good too. Make sure you can't cut us apart. That would be uncomfortable. I wouldn't like that. All right, connect. Okay. It's gonna be a tough one. Bit of a tough one, but he can't live. Do unfortunately need some life and death prowess here in order to be fully aware of just why this guy can't live. Should I have to go? Oh, I'm thinking about it. Nah, I'll play here, it's fine. Go ahead and play here. Now the thing is, I'm not really in trouble here, and the reason for it is because this little small knight thing is a bit of a bummer. So I could go for Seki here. I think Seki is okay. I think a lot of people here would probably play a Seki. So let's go ahead and do that. How's that sound? Let's go ahead and play Seki. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he just dead? Wait, is he dead? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And wait, yeah. Oh shoot, oh god. Oh, he's dead. My bad. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that works too. I kind of wanted Seki, but, you know, death's pretty sexy too. So I don't have to answer this, because if he plays here, I play here, and then if he plays here, I take. If he plays here, I do the same thing, take. So I'm going to reinforce. I have a hole here, nothing I can do about it. Yep, nothing I can do about it. But remember, second part of the influence, remember, was this, right? Using our influence to attack. The thing with playing influentially is you're not usually playing an influence style for territory. You're playing an influence style to attack things, because all that influence wants to barrel down on a group and like really make it squeal. So here we're gonna have something along the lines of this, a little bit of a pincer here. We can connect underneath here. We can go and cut here. That's not relevant, so we will go and treat it as such. Instead, we will diagonal out. If he cuts through us, we can always descend here and just give it up. Or alternatively, we can also Atari and just connect that way too. So don't be afraid to just go ahead and either sack the 2 stones in exchange for an attack, or a huge reduction like we're seeing here, or just connect up underneath. Either one is a-okay. Now, regretfully, what we're seeing here is a little bit of an overplay, because he is trying to like run this group over here, and I can just kind of like cut it off over here. But let's just go and connect up instead. I think we've already got our pound of flesh, as it were. So let's just play something along these lines. By extending up, I am anticipating a descent down like that. We're not gonna do anything else here. He gets my 2 stones. That's completely a-okay. I will reinforce my connection like so. And then poke here, I suppose. Make sure he can't really do a lot of damage to me. And talk about his corner a little bit. If I can play here, it's a really small corner. I get some territory, which is really great. Okay, he played that one. Interesting. I will prevent him from disconnecting me. That sounds like a really good idea. I can drop down like so, because he can't push through, otherwise I kill him. I can do some extra little one-off moves like so. No, I can't. I didn't count. I'm a moron. That's a big... That's a mistake. That right there is a mistake. Okay. Okay. That, no doubt, is a big mistake. I will accept that as my bad and go off and play over here. Hopefully it's not too large of a mistake. Hopefully it's a very, very small mistake, but we will see. Maybe it was huge. We do not know yet. The Atari here doesn't really go anywhere. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Let's keep my territory where it's supposed to be. Guess we'll go ahead and cut through that, because why not? That looks pretty good. Regretfully, he's not reading, but I don't think he'll die because of it. He'll just be a little uncomfortable. Because regretfully, I can play here because of this one. Oh, there's this. I didn't even see that. Huh. Okay. Let's make sure we're not dead then. That works too. You know what? I won't even try to kill him. I'll just go ahead and chill. I'll just chill. That mistake over here, though, was really big, though. I admit, that was a fairly big mistake. I'm a little annoyed that he's not defending over here, though. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this. I think he needs to play over here, otherwise I can do things. Sounds good. I can save this one now because this is cut off. Otherwise, I Hane here and he dies. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's not good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna kill it or not. But he's not looking. He's not reading this Hane out. I would like you to stop this. And I would like you to stop it right now. Sorry. Sorry, that's just too obvious. There's a Hane there. It's just too obvious. It's just too obvious. He needed to defend himself. He just needed to defend himself. That's all he needed to do. He's trying to Atari the stone without getting cut off here. little strange, but okay. Stone Atari is way down to here, and he dies, so that's fine. He just tried to take away too much of my territory. It was ultimately what it amounts to. It was a pretty close game. It was a pretty close game, but he just like stepped in. He didn't pay attention to that Hane like at all. And then this just doesn't work, as I'm sure you can all see. Atari. Connect. Atari. It connects to this play here. If we place here, we'll take. That was unfortunate. So we played like an we played like a really greedy guy for influence. We played it the wrong way. But it's kind of an interesting game because this is an example of what not to do. Like, we don't play influence like this. Like, he has that and he attached to us. That's it's okay. But even if he had played like something like this one instead, like even if you played low here, you can still play influentially here because you've got ability to expand on out, right? This can still be a very influential game despite the fact that you played low here and we didn't do anything crazy. We didn't do any like weird pincers and things like that. We just see what Aji is remaining and we utilize that Aji in a way that lets us develop the center of the board. This, on the other hand, not so much because he needs a defensive measure here, but he's just kind of overplaying instead. He needs like a move over in here, right? He owes us a move over in here. Otherwise, we just go ahead and invade him. And I would recommend not trying to out-influence people like this. Like, even if we're trying to play an influential game, don't try to out-influence people who just keep overplaying their own influence. Then you kind of have to be willing to shift into a different kind of game where we're looking at, well, how can I take advantage of this thing that he's doing? And, you know, as long as there's like a move over here, which is why we capped, right? Because like one of our next moves was the cap. Because then this all works together to take advantage of the fact that this should not have been a descent. This should have been a connection, right? This should have been here. Then we can't do push and cuts, but he descended, so there is one now. So we asked ourselves, hey, can I connect up my stone? And he's like, no. But that means that move was free, so I get to make shape here, which makes these two stones in a lot of trouble. Now he has this for territory, but we have this for territory, so it's okay. And this area, which is not territory yet, because there's invasion points here and here, because he defended it. Don't get surrounded. Try to play for influence. Again, I don't know why he played this way either. Like, this should never be under attack. Just play here, here, into here. And then I'll play here, and then we can resume our lovely little game that we had going. Very strange, very strange. This was too early. It just hurt his stones. Play a large move in, get the cap on in. Shape's great. Now, I didn't read this out. I just felt like we were probably okay. You might be saying, but what if you played here? Then we play this one. Not that one. We play this one. If he takes, then we Atari. He can't do that or he's dead. So if we play here, he has to go here. And if we play here, then he'll play like what? This? This would be bad, so we don't do it. We play this one instead into here. Because then that's an Atari, so you can see how we're still ahead. Or, alternatively, if you could read it out, you can also play here, because this isn't acceptable. Now is it? Can't really do anything there, we get killed. Wow, we could probably cut out air, can't we? Like, I guess if we had the ladder available, we could do this one. So much bad Aji here. So I always want to play this way. And then here, it's sad that he actually kept trying to come in. He needs to, like, do something like this one now. Make sure I can't come in. And then we play here. And then maybe he plays something like this one. And then maybe something like this one. And yeah, if he plays here, I would tell you what the score is, but I can't because it's 50,000 coins. And I can't hit the review button. End the review, start review, preview. I don't know how to do it for. Wait, can I just open up this one? I've been told repeatedly how to kind of use the estimator. Yeah, I open up a different board. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing right now. You will in a minute. Yeah, so here, into here, into here, 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 here. And then I can estimate this one. Okay, so you can almost see it. You can barely see it. But if you open up the new one, you can see that white's ahead by 9 without Comey. So we're comfortably ahead here. Another thing that we wanted to do, though, I admit, is this other thing here. This other thing here, where just real quick. Misclicking. We wanted to like try to go after this kind of thing. It doesn't work just yet, which is kind of why I was hoping for a move like here that's threatening to again go back and cleanly cut through this. Because if this is Sente, then I need you black. If this is Sente, then maybe not. Okay. Well, you know, it was a thought. Now, I think I'm going to play one more game. We'll have a triple game video today. But we're going to switch servers and play somewhere else. Alright, so we are here on IGS. I tried for 20 minutes to get a game on OGS, and I just couldn't do it. Couldn't get a game. Could not get a game. So, that's okay. We're going to be here instead. I'm going to tell this guy hello. Good old S1412, or 19, sorry, my bad. Let's see if he wants to play. Maybe he's looking at my flag, wondering where I'm from. The Vatican? Am I playing the Pope? Is Sandy Dawkins the Pope? Oh, he actually played. Okay. Did not quite expect that, but that's fine. I'll do 4-4-3-4 facing. Approach into enclosure is the most likely thing I'm going to play here. If he pincers, I'm going to enclose high. Alrighty then. Like I said, we will be doing the 2 space high enclosure because we are specifically going after influence today. And this thing is just got its arms wide open saying, "Invade me." Because you can plop a stone anywhere and you're going to get life all over the place. Here lives, this probably lives, that probably lives. Just like wherever you bloody well want is if you find something that lives. Grab my extension because enclosures, you block them. Extensions, you block the other ones. Alright, Now, I'm not going to take the star point. I think that's kind of like, not really a fact. Excuse me. Where did that come from? Not really a fan of just like going directly to star points, because if I approach, what if they pincer me? Then we get into maybe a little bit of a fight. Who cares? Who cares? Alright, we're building out now. Building out now. Now we are playing for influence now. Oh yeah. So I like a lot of Mixhound's tracks. The beautiful chill step mixes. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. A fan of the end of this one too. What is this? Let's see. 54 minutes. Aurora Borealis, the Great Discovery. Heard it before. I do like whenever I hear it. So what's he gonna play? He can 3-3 me. It's actually a valid move because all of my things are centered around this point. You attack this and then reduce in the center. Something that we've been doing for a while. Even before the 3-3s. Even before the 3-3 wave. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna play there. Alrighty then. Well, I'm going to do something a little bit unorthodox, and I'm actually gonna go crazy for the influence. It lets him live locally. That is completely a-okay. But we are expanding up them middles. Now, in the back of your mind, I want you to think about what we can do with F3. Immediately, you're probably saying, you can do the 3-3, please don't ban me from your channel, I guess. You're right, I could do that. The 3-3, not the banning. Not the banning, wrong. Could also do the attachment. I won't do the jump, but there is something kind of sexier than the jump that we could do. He'll play here and we're going to ignore him. I think. Never mind, not ignoring him. We're going to haunt it back. Think I won't? Oh yeah, I will. But you might be saying, but what if he kills that stone? What if he does? What if he does? It's a good question. If he kills that stone, what happens to me? Do I lose it? Yeah, so if he played here, I go up. If he plays here, I go there, there, there. Then this and this are not alive yet, so we're good. So we'll play here. There's a throw in there. But we have a nice solid wall. The solidest wall that you've ever solided a wall on. So I could just play something boring and bourgeois like meh. I'm just gonna play meh. And it's kind of like vomit stones in the middle of the board. Like I'm gonna play meh. But we're not gonna do that today. We ain't doing that. We ain't about that. When we're playing influence, we gotta flex. You gotta flex if you want influence, man. So check me out. I'm gonna shoulder hit the 4th line stone because I'm trying to build everything on the other side of it, right? We're going way into expando territory here. He's trying to fight it. I'm gonna leave that cutting point behind and I'm gonna dodge. Yep. Check me out. I'm a dodging. I'm a Dodger. Are you a Dodgers fan? Because we are dodging now. Ha ha ha! See how we're just making light shape? Just making light shape. Just trying to expand all over here. Now we are giving away territory by the bucket load, so we gotta be careful that we actually turn this into something. Now this is probably gonna be a game where I'm gonna kill something again. When you play for influence, that's just how it goes. If they try in something that's too deep, I mean, you built up all of the influence. It wants to try to attack something or like enclose like a really huge area. So if they go too far into the center of what you're looking to have attack, and you're like, you know what, I'll just let you do that and go away, then it might not go well for you. Ooh, look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that little guy. What's your name, little one? Fee, fi, fo, fum. This move's either brilliant or exceptionally dumb. Bum, bum, bum. We're good. He pushes, he can't cut through. Otherwise, bad news bears, which means this is solid. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful here. I will play something like this. We've expanded so far over here. Anything in here, I'll kill it. Anything in here, I'm gonna friggin' kill it. And just because he poked me there doesn't mean that stone's alive. Also, his 3/3 is still available, by the way. But these are just thoughts for later. These are just thoughts. They're just thoughts. They're just YouTube thoughts. Oh, really? This is the kind of thing I was referring to when I said if he goes too deep, I'm going to kill him. He has nowhere to run. I'm going to sweep his base, and then he's going to die. Okay, he's decided no. I can't do anything about that territory. So yeah, you Hane, I'm cutting you. Yep, this is mine. This is my territory. Hane, I'm cutting you. Hane, I'm cutting you. So we've got territory up through here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is essentially equivalent of 6-line territory across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about 6, so that's like 30 points right there, right? 6 times 5, I can count. No, I can't. That's 5. We're on the 6th line, stupid. Okay, no comments. No comments! No comments! Quick! Edit what you just said out of the video! No, it is 30, because we got this too, and this one. Yeah, no, that works, that works. Yeah, it's about 30. It's about 30. It's about 30. Shut up. Shut up. None of you speak. None of you speak. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just taking my territory. I could push cut through here. He thinks I can't, but I can. I won't, though. We've got pretty much all that we need. So here's the story of a lovely lady. The Hana here is great. We still have the 3 points here. This stone's not dead. I can run it out. I could actually theoretically lean here if I want to be like a real sneaky little snake. I could lean here and then shoulder hit there and then try to like cut this group off and kill it. Told you. If you Hana, I'm going to cut you. Was true then and it's true now. Just because you've got these 2 stones don't mean you got any type of shape. So if he breaks back, I descend, and then he gets to choose how he dies. Because a quick, you know, jump on over here. Oh, okay. Or you can do that and then just be dead that way too. That's fine. Because you can see here, he can't get through that. And then this, who cares? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties here. There's no kind of like crane's nest or dire monkey, flying dragon thing, anything there that's gonna work. So we're good. Don't even have to read it out. If we had 3 liberties here, then yeah, that's dangerous. But we got 2 more than we need, so we're good. So that area is my territory. He needs to contemplate how he's going to turn this around into his favor. And this Hane is so huge. He needs this to stay in the game. He needs all of this to stay in the game. Because there's territory across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 freaking lines. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of freaking territory. So this is 40 bloody points, plus an extra 2, plus an extra 2, plus this, whatever the frack that is. If I go here and play here, there's more territory in there. So where does he have 4 times 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can have it like up in here. He can have it up in here. If this was 4th. Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry. He needs how many then? More than that. He's next few extra more. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus that one, and that one. Yeah, this all here, and it gives him a chance. So it doesn't take into consideration we have territory here. He's dead. He killed himself. He's gonna kill himself. That's all there is to it. He's killing himself. See ya. Die. You're dead. Bye. Yep. Uh-huh. Just go here. Forget it. Just swallow it. Just swallow it. Who cares? Who even cares? Boom. So when you're playing against someone like this, you're really, by that I mean me, you need to make certain if you're playing for influence, you need to fix those fucking groups like right away. Oh my god, like trying to overstep and get more territory just means you're gonna die. Like the minute he played it here, I knew he was dead because he just gave me a wall. The minute he went in for a deep invasion like that, like he goes below me, like you're shoulder hitting me essentially, right? Doing like the under shoulder hit thingy, which means the top of it is going to get stronger. So what's above the top of that? And is that weak? If so, bad idea. Don't do it. Bad idea. Don't do it. Right? And I know I make this look really, really easy, and it's just because I have no doubts about what I'm saying anymore. Like, I've seen this so often. I've seen these kind of ideas demonstrated so many times in my own games that I've seen, that I can play this even without fully reading it out. I can play these knowing this is going to be good for me. And a lot of times, improving is just being confident with what you know is correct. Like, if you weren't sure, then you might start biting your nails. Like, oh man, I don't know. He's invading me. I don't know if I can actually like do anything to the middle group. Like, what if he? Oh crap! What if he gets in my corner? He lives, and then he turns around, and he like lives there too. Like, I can't rely on this wall doing anything for me. So instead of this, maybe you drop down and like you huddle up and you defend yourself, and they actually just connect up their group. Like, you never even saw if you were right about that or not. Because you, like, the first sign of trouble, you just got out of dodge. Like, no, I just need as much of this territory as possible. That's what I need. Because I'm not really sure if surrounding the thing here is going to do anything for me. And, yeah. Hane. The Hane here means he has no chance of winning. Well, the loss of this also makes sure he has no chance of... And then this, too. But if Hane's back, I can Atari. And then Atari. That's Sente. You're right. But I felt the Hane is larger than that Sente. If he plays here, don't play this one because it gives him this one too. If he plays here, play this one. If he plays this one, play this one. If he plays here, you can technically play away, or you could just be like, I'm gonna play here to make sure you don't really get two eyes out of there. Okay. Nothing wrong with developing this area. I'm down. I'm down. Dun 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 dun. Man. End of another week. Can't believe it. Gonna be in Australia not too much longer. For those of you wondering, I did not purchase a laptop yet. I still could. I just don't think I'm gonna have time to do any shooting. You know? So I don't think it's worth getting a laptop right now. I should probably just like wait for the end of the year to buy a laptop that I can do video editing on. That way when I travel next year, because remember I do want to start traveling now. I think with the money that we're getting on Twitch as well as on YouTube, we are in a very good position where traveling is definitely a thing that we should be able to do, as long as I keep my expenses low. As long as I keep my expenses low, I should be able to do it. Tower here, I guess, then connect. Like one thing I really want to do, for example, is start, as I want to go to Japan next year, because there's like so many videos that I can make over there. So I'll definitely have a laptop by then. Looking forward to it, looking forward to it. Might even have a friend coming with me. That's not finalized yet. Might even have a friend coming with me on the trip next year. And that would be really cool, because then I would have him doubling as a camera person. Which would make my life a lot easier. But those are my plans for next year. Make sure everybody's fine here. Laptops aren't really that expensive, considering. Like, I've been looking at them, and like an i7, because again, video editing, with just like some kind of crappy like 1050 graphic solution, is just under $1,000, which isn't bad. Atari. Defend shape. Don't leave ways for him to counterattack. That's really, really important. Do not leave Aji behind. Don't have to go for those. Don't have to go for the 3-3s right now and start like going all nuts. Just make sure that I'm nice and strong in all of my areas, so that he can't really do much to hurt me. As we are seeing here. Can't cut through here, can't really cut through here. Can cut through here, but does it really matter if he cuts through here? Okay. Probably last attempt. No reason to get bent out of shape. Let's just suck it up and do what needs to be done. Make sure we're nice and solid. There we go. Completely connected up. Nice. Solid. Easy peasy. We could have probably tried to bring that stone out, but there's no reason to even begin thinking about that. Dun, dun. And yeah, if that goes well, then the following year, we want to travel somewhere else. China, Germany, South Korea, who knows? Anywhere where there are Go players. Where there are Go players, there are videos to be had. So I'm really excited about that prospect. Don't think I'll be able to do much in Australia this year. My schedule's going to be a little bit hectic with XA298 not being able to join for the co-casting. So it looks like they've got me scheduled to take his shifts as well. Is this a bad idea? And if so, how bad is it? I don't think it's a bad idea. Like, if he plays, I just play here, right? And then he cuts through when I was like connect up a new cars. I think we're okay. He'll probably play here now. That's actually more dangerous than I anticipated. That's way more dangerous than anticipated. Oh my god. Alright, this one should have been one back, just to ensure that there was no weird stuff. Ay, 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 ay. Well, good news is we're fine. That's the good news. Good news is we're fine. Do I just take, do you think? I don't know. No reason to get all cute. I'll just go ahead and play here. I can see one way to keep this killed. But we'll see. Doesn't really matter though. Keep in mind, he hasn't even secured his corner yet. Keep in mind, his corner is not even secured yet. This is anticipated. Hane, Tiger's Mouth, throw in, block, drop. He's live. Can't kill that, can I? You know what? Let's not even look. Let's not even try. Let's not even try. Bum, 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 bum. So we have Sente again. I don't know. Guess I'll live here. He lived in my area. I'll live in his. Hane first, trying to connect. This is a complete life of Hane. No need to play a Tiger's Mouth. You just go ahead and connect solidly. Like so. So we're going to make more territory in here than he made living. And we're taking away about the same, maybe a little bit more. That like requires counting and stuff. Make sure you play here so you don't die. He has to play here, I'm going to possibly cut him. Yes, sir. And then last but not least, I'm going to play a move like this one to make certain that I have access to further reduction after he defends. I could have ignored him and gone to the 3/3. He could cut me and then he kills off that one stone. No reason for it. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, there's a 3/3. I can play here because the 3/3 still exists. Actually, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and do endgame. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're fine. Try to defend his corner. Not a bad idea. He can't Hane or he's dead. He loses these 2 stones or this one. He has to extend. I'm going to extend. Now he has to Hane. I'll get all that for territory. I'll push. He'll block. I will Hane here now because of endgame. Clever. I'll connect, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, I almost misclicked. Meant to play here, not here. I'll block that, sure. There we go. And that's his territory. He's got this and that for territory, and a little bit over here. I've got this for territory, I got that for territory, I got this and that for territory, and stones that were quietly killed off over here. I will go back for sake of argument and look at this again, see how we could have actually killed this, because nothing really should have lived back in there. But, you know, mistakes happen, and I'm kind of glad that I made that mistake too, because it shows that even if he did live back in here, I mean, we're still okay. Only this time, you guys can't accuse me of doing it on purpose. I did not do that on purpose. Not sure why I played the Hane there. Here into here is a must. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8. So this right here is about 30 points. Ouch. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this area and this is worth about the same amount of this. That's painful. That is pretty harsh, yo. Pretty harsh indeed. So we are rocket leagues ahead. Ha ha. Ha. That wasn't funny. Atari, because I can Atari. Him connecting under only gives him an extra point, so I don't really care about that. I'll just go ahead and do some stoofs. This threatens a cut, because a cut Atari down, down, connect. I'm also going to play here, not here. If I play here and he plays here and I ignore it, he can throw an Atari and then I die. I lose the 2 stones, which would be Very sad. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Little honey. Little honey. Push, push, push. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Making the territory on top of the board is actually pretty reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. You're not doing that. I saw what you just tried to do. Protecting here by playing here and thinking I'd play that one or something. That ain't happening. Ooh, careful. Careful, 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 careful. You gotta be careful. Or I will Hatari. My dude. Last chance. Okay. So he connects to save 1 point, but then he loses a stone and gets further reduced, which is not bueno. Is that bueno? No. No bueno. So, do you want to see how to make an extra point in endgame? You play here. Because he forces him to throw in, so you have to fill here. But if you just played here and he played here, then you have to fill here anyway, you don't get a point, right? So if I play here, he has to throw in, and then I got a point from it. I'm going to play here just because I don't feel like defending cutting points and stuff. But be careful when you do that, because this only works because he can't, like, snap back mirror immediately. So I have, like, this Liberty Free and he has to fill in here before going here. But there's nothing else to play that, you know, works. Still can't believe I made 180 subs. That's crazy. 180 subs on Twitch. 180. That number is deeply meaningful because it means I have the same amount of subs on Twitch as I do patrons on Patreon. I mean, granted, subs on Twitch won't last. But for this month, it's amazing. Atari? I'll play it, but Atari, dude. I hope you see it. Hope you see it. The 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points here should not be mine. It's also 14, 15, 16, 17. It's big. It's a big mistake. It's a big mistake. Interestingly enough, he has 2 corners and I have 2 corners. Well, I have 2 corners and... Wow, you are so close on that one. Here, I'm going to play here. He's going to throw in. See? I get an extra stone there. So that's plus 1 point for me that I wouldn't have otherwise had. Can you please, pretty please notice you're an Atari? Please, just look at it. Look at it. Look at the thing. Look at the thing. You're an Atari. I always feel bad for mistakes like that. I mean, I've made blunders like that on stream. I've seen other streamers make blunders like that too, and it just hurts. Like, I can't bring myself to take advantage of them if it's not like a tournament game or something. Because it's like, oh my god, what did I do? It's like, yeah. I know. I understand. I feel your pain. We've been there, man. We've been there. We've all been there. Email. Oh, from the Australian visa stuff. Interestingly enough, also going to be the only member in my family. Immediate. Okay, I'll pass. That's like actually left the country. So that's fun too. And all of this is because of you guys. Wouldn't be able to do it without you. I do not say that enough. But it is true. Done. I'm gonna click resign. No, not the right button to hit. Not the right button to hit at all. Alright, so I went by 38.5, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and review this a little bit. Review game records. Open. Okay, so we had this. We played for influence. If he plays here, it's not really good for him because he's not alive yet, and now he might never be. Like, this gets awkward really fast because he can't actually kill us, I don't think. Could be wrong about that completely. To be fair, if we did want to play this way would actually be okay too. Because I could just go into like here, and here still and get like a huge thing here and not be too unhappy with that either. Here we trying to build the middle. Again, try to build the middle. Don't get heavy if you can avoid it. Just build that center. You can't cut. Watch your cutting points because this is a huge swath of territory. And then this is a little bit of an overplay, as we saw. He had to drop it. I think his best bet would have been to play here. Right? Because then he's developing too, right? Right? That would have been pretty good. That would have been good for him. Estimator, what do you say about that? White by 1.5, he keeps it. Which kind of shows you how much trouble he's in right now, because both of his 3/3s are available. And he can't really reduce me as well. Like, I could play here. He could, like, play here. But there's, like, this still. There's this still. And then with just, like, hitting those two things, I'm suddenly ahead by 12. So it's really awkward. So if he played here, and we knew that we'd be okay. We're getting stuff out of this. Let's go back and look at that right-hand side, shall we? I feel like that's very important. Yeah, this one should have been here. That way, if he played here, I could play here, and this stuff wouldn't matter. Right? If he plays here, I can play here. If he plays here, I can play here. And we can easily just keep this nice and dead. But I played this one, which allowed for that. And that's the problem right here. Like, I can't kill this anymore. Yeah, I can't reach in and kill that. So yeah, that was 100% my mistake. I was being too stupid. Even playing here would be better than what I did. Because from here, Yeah, from here I can still kill him. There are ways to kill this still. Not so much with that one though. And then of course this was it's a shame he missed it. It's a shame he missed it. That Atari. Because it's definitely not worth, you know, just that move. Alright, so that's my those are my games for the day. They are a little blurrier than usual, but then again, influence games tend to be, because they will try to reduce you, and if you can't counter their reductions, then bad news bears, man. Bad news bears. So it's hard to play a passive influential game. Usually playing for influence, there'll be fighting involved. So that's just the one way. That's just one way to, or one thing to look forward to, sorry. Either way, hope you enjoyed today's game. And as always, I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.